Shout out to Caressa for sending me the story, right? Well, it's not even really a story. It's just this post right here. It's not even an article linked to it. And really doesn't need one. And it's coming from the Neighborhood Talk Instagram page. I don't think I've ever done a video on Kirstie Alley. I think the only one who's done consistent videos about her is Harvey. And I wouldn't be surprised if he got wind of this, if he decided to make a video about it himself. So here we have this washed up has-been talking her shit as it pertains to 45. As many people have been saying lately, but you know, they're well within their right to say what they want. But she really compared 45 being banned on Twitter to slavery. That is a reach if I've ever seen one. Slavery? You actually compare someone being booted off of a social media platform to 400 years of harsh free labor at the expense of my ancestors. That right there is a complete and utter insult. She said all people should be concerned is the key here. It's true. The average person will no longer have a platform to speak their views. This is called slavery. This censorship proves big tech now holds the key to the change. I swear, I think a lot of people really need to look up the definition of the First Amendment and censorship. 45 can still conduct press conferences right down the hall if he really wanted to. But it's like they really hold Twitter in this very, very high regard. Yes, it is a very popular, world-renowned social media platform, probably eclipsing Facebook for sure as far as popularity goes. But it's not the end-all be-all. And see, Twitter, and we keep telling people, Twitter is privately owned, so they can do what they want with their platform. 45, if he wanted to, he could create his own platform if he really wanted to. But I say the insult to this is the fact that she compared it to slavery. Now, you see another part right there. It says she came for 44 as well. I have my issues with 44. But for her to incorporate him into it, as you can see in this tweet right here, is asinine. She said, at Barack Obama, nothing about your tweets is intended to bring unity. In fact, you are doing your best to covertly egg people on to turn on each other, create chaos, and incite violence by pretending it's racism. It's not. It's just you manipulating humans to hate each other. We won't. Excuse me. The person that she's defending is the one that's been inciting violence. See, this whole presidency has been like a spell on a lot of people. And for 45, it worked like a charm. It's worked on your average everyday person and apparently washed up has-beens like Kirstie Alley. Miss, I can't keep my BMI down to a certain level. I don't know whose weight is worse, hers or Oprah the Mammy Supreme Wigfrey. Those two right there have the biggest weight issues I think I have ever seen out of two women coming out of Hollywood. I remember when she was trying to make a comeback with Jenny Craig and people was really cheering for her on her comeback and everything like that because that's how she started to regain popularity through that. And then she fell off again. And then this is what she has resorted to. Like, what's the last movie Kirstie Alley's been in? Really? Can y'all tell me what's the last movie she's been in? I couldn't even tell you. I couldn't even tell you the last movie I watched with her in it. Honestly. She is a pain in the ass. And nobody likes her. It doesn't matter what your ethnic background is or your political leanings. Nobody likes her. And the thing is, she's saying this stuff because she's pining for attention. But to sit here and compare 45 being banned on Twitter to slavery, that is a bad comparison. I've always said that palm-colored people always make bad comparisons when it comes to our issues because none of their comparisons make sense. And they, for some odd reason, always like to go to slavery as that go-to instance as far as a comparison goes. It doesn't work. I need Kirstie Alley to sit down somewhere or maybe go work on her weight. Maybe she should go do that. But stay off social media. Because when you put stuff out like that, we question your sanity. Well, to be quite honest, we already know that you're mentally unstable. This we already know. And then you got to also ask yourself, why isn't she working in Hollywood anymore? Who did she piss off? She, to me, screams a person that doesn't have it all together, and she probably blackballed herself. But then again, she's probably the same person that in the same breath who blackballed herself will probably blame somebody else for blackballing her when she's the cause of the downfall of her own career. But anyway, y'all let me know what y'all think about this down in the comments. Oh, before I go any further, it's interesting, and this just popped up in my head, and I'm glad it came up before I did my outro. It's interesting that she did not compare this to the Holocaust. Isn't it amazing how palm-colored people like to compare stuff like this to slavery all the time, but they'll never compare it to the Holocaust. They'll never compare it to something they actually experienced. Well, for those who had ancestors that went through that, but they'll throw it onto what our ancestors did. But what they'll try to do is say, well, the Irish was enslaved. Nope, nope, nope. That was indentured servitude. That is two different things. Indentured servitude was not slavery. Let's be completely honest here. And let's not try to mince our words. Y'all know the difference. But y'all let me know what y'all think about this down in the comments. Like, share, subscribe. If you haven't done so already, please text the number that will be pinned down in the comments below to get notifications for all uploads that I put on my channel. And I will talk to you in the next one.